Alright everybody, welcome on back to the channel, and man, Treyarch really just doesn't ever make this very easy, do they? But today was update day. We did get the Rivals event here in Black Ops 6 and Warzone, and I'm kind of a little bit underwhelmed to say the least. Especially with the amount of content that we've been receiving for Black Ops 6 Zombies lately, and I say that very lightly and in quotation marks content. I really want to stay positive, especially about zombies, but it just becomes really hard when it's more evident each time that we get one of these updates that we're just receiving content that's probably been sitting around since the very beginning of the life cycle of the game, or hell, even before that. Like, we're getting Shatter back. We had that in Cold War. More and more of these types of things are just being reused from game to game as filler stuff, but I can understand it. You know, there's a few things that they probably need to do just to make development a little bit more easier on them. It is nice to see some of these things return in our games from time to time. Like, it is nice to have that little nod to the past when we're constantly reusing everything when it comes down to even the simple things like ammo mods, kill streaks, field upgrades, like all of these little things that I think that they could have just done a little bit better with. I did already go in and unlock Shatter. Now, one of the cool things that they did do is that if you are playing zombies and if you unlock Shatter, you can just go over to the arsenal and automatically equip it. You don't have to exit the game or do anything like that. Upon using this ammo mod, I mean, for the little time that I did, I mean, it did seem like it was pretty good, but it wasn't anything too particularly special. To be quite honest, it just seemed like another one of the ammo mods. It's not going to be completely game changing or anything like that. There might be an enemy or two that are kind of weak to it, but equipping almost any of the other ammo mods will do you just as well. We did also get confirmation the other day, guys, from Call of Duty and Activision themselves that Janus Towers will be the very last zombie map for Black Ops 6, and it will be launching with Season 5. Now, at least it's not launching at Season 5 Reloaded like it was rumored. It really does suck for the zombies community that we've had to wait this long in between Shatter and getting a new map. To me personally, I think that Season 4 is by far the most disappointing season here in Black Ops 6, especially if you're a zombies fan. I mean, we really didn't get anything. We got grief, but it's just not really for me. I think that us not receiving a zombies map during Season 6 is alright, considering that Black Ops 7 will most likely be launching during Season 6, so they're going to be wanting all of the hype and all the focus on that. Black Ops 7 is still roughly about 4 months away. I'm guessing it'll launch probably in October, maybe November, but I'm guessing that they're going to be shooting for an October launch. To really put it in perspective, we got one map in 6 months. That is honestly just insane to me, and I think that they rushed out content way faster than they should have with this game. The Tomb really didn't need to launch in Season 2 with Citadel. Really could have dropped the Tomb with Season 3 and then gave us Shattered Veil with Season 4, Janus Towers Season 5, and then left Season 6 blank, and I think that would have been perfect. It may not be a map for every single season, but it's pretty damn close, and it's for the ones that count. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I jumped on today to unlock some of this stuff, I had almost zero want and urge to get on and play this game right now. At this point, I've done every single thing that this game has to offer almost 10 times over. I do think that Treyarch is a great studio, especially when it comes to zombies, and they can do just some amazing things. Just unfortunately, they kind of fumbled the bag with the later part of Black Ops 6. The hype is definitely still there for Janus Towers. I am going to absolutely play the living hell out of that map. I'm going to be pumping out a bunch of videos for you guys. My love for zombies is still definitely there. But the quality of stuff that we've been receiving, especially through like these events and stuff, is just really underwhelming. I ended up seeing this tweet from Afterlife today, and it really just sums up how I feel, like 100%. It says, it's time for modern zombies to step up. The systems that we've had in place since Cold War are becoming routine and desperately need deeper connections that serve us from menu to map. Receiving Shatter, Death Perception, or the War Machine as major content or event updates just as well, not fun. We've had these same field upgrades, perks, and AET since Cold War. It's time to level up. If BO6 Zombies is the foundation on which BO7 rests, then fair enough. Then that game needs to soar with immersive narrative, quests, and interesting puzzles, unique features per experience, and gameplay that actually goes deeper than spending salvage at a crafting table. This means that the maps need fleshed out, not the menus. Being said, I think what is really missing from all this is communication. Treyarch reaching out with intel drops, interviews, or making tweets engaging with the community is such an enjoyable aspect of zombies, and has more or less been cut off since 2024. I know the devs are tired and probably sick of people complaining, and I empathize, but there are aspects of this mode that are missing, and we need to be honest about it. This tweet is actually a link to one of his most recent videos, so you guys should go check that out. But I agree with this 1000%. Call of Duty Zombies is still one of my absolute all-time favorite games and game modes to play, especially in 2025 and coming up on 2026. It is definitely time for Treyarch and Zombies to just kind of step it up a little bit, especially if they really do want this to be a mainstay in the series. More unique gameplay and some innovation would be really nice, and also just more consistent constant drops that aren't just ammo mods and kill streaks and things like that. We do know that BO7 is going to be mainly focusing on round-based zombies, especially at the beginning at its launch, but Outbreak is rumored to be coming at some point in the life cycle, so maybe they can start doing stuff with that as well. Even if we don't end up seeing a new round-based map for the season, they could possibly end up doing events or different things in Outbreak, or adding new POIs or things like that. Yes, I do think if Call of Duty actually wants zombies to be able to compete in today's live service day and age, they just need to be more consistent. It needs to be a reason and a purpose for these players to want to get on and grind every single day, and I do think that is one small thing that did make Modern Warfare Zombies so special. Every single run that you made had a purpose. Even if you weren't trying to complete any of the Easter eggs or do anything like outlandish, you were still going in trying to obtain some better loot, some ether tools, some ether crystals, so that way you could start off your next run better. My hopes is that they really combined what they ended up learning from Modern Warfare Zombies and Outbreak and really just kind of mash them together. I did like the almost somewhat round-based system that Outbreak had going for it. The extraction aspect of Modern Warfare Zombies is what I think really made it shine, and you almost kind of felt like you had a home base with a stash, and not hoping for a repeat or anything like that, but please man, let's just see some innovation. Even if it fails, hell, at least you ended up trying something new. Guarantee you after trying a bunch of new things, they'll eventually find that one thing that sticks. That's it guys, that's gonna be my Call of Duty Zombies rant for the day. If you guys made it this far into the video, I greatly do appreciate you guys are absolute legends. Rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. We're almost at 28,000 subscribers. We're only a couple away last time I checked, but thank you guys again. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.